Hi, my name's Ryan McNally and this is my 13th coaching log on the coaching experience module at UCLan. Today I'm going to kind of talk about why I coach, kind of look into the deeper reasons as to why I coach and what's my purpose behind it. So going back to when I was younger and I was playing football at a really high level at academy, for example Liverpool and Blackpool, it was really good, like some of my favourite memories. You know, the coaching was really good, something that I'll always remember, you know, for a while, like the coaching ability and the standard of football, and that was just really good, and I really loved it. And when I came to about 16ish, I kind of fell out of favour with football playing, and my mum had always said that I'd be a really good teacher, and it was kind of her who nudged me in the coaching badges kind of way, which I'm so happy that she did, because looking back now, it was something that I never would have really pushed myself to do at the time, but it was definitely the right step for me to go, because I wasn't going to play football properly. Like, I understood that, I was clever enough to realise, but I did understand that there was different paths that I could go down in the professional environment, and that's kind of why I went into coaching. But I feel like my mum's always played quite heavily on that I'd be a really good teacher kind of role, because I've got a really good temperament and kind of good patience and attitude with in and around like a kid's environment, being able to teach them and gain control of a classroom or a pitch. And she's always kind of said that that's one of my traits, and my ability to be liked and by parents, and that kind of culture as well is really important. But it's things like that I've kind of took with me into coaching as well. You know, every time I see a new parent, I try and develop a rapport with them. The kids, you know, I try and get on with them as much as I can. You know, if they're a sub, I try and at least spend 2-3 minutes chatting to them if they're a sub, getting to know them better, allowing them to get to know me better. But I think I do it because I look back as well when I was playing football and kind of look at things that I would have done different as a coach now if I was the coach, and I try and implement that now. So stuff like trying to chat to the kids as much as you can didn't really happen at that time. You got a hello at the start of a session and a goodbye, because they were so focused on, you know, the session at hand and, you know, delivering a good session and you know, progressing you as a player, not as a human as well. And I kind of just thought to myself when I started coaching, like, you know, I'm going to be better at this certain element of coaching than this coach who was one of my coaches. And I feel like I take it into every session that I do subconsciously, like just promote these traits that I have, because I feel like they're really key in child development as well. Because if you can chat to a kid, you might gain insight into something that's going wrong, or something that's just happened at home or in school that can stop them from playing almost. But if you have that insight, you can maybe help as well. You know, your role extends much further than being a coach does. You know, you are sometimes just a listener, a first aider, different kind of roles you play. And I think that's really important to recognise, whereas some coaches in the past for me haven't. So my kind of reason as to why I do it is because I want to help develop kids better than I was developed as a player in an academy situation. You know, the people around me now are are really good at that as well, and we all kind of work towards the same end goal of developing, you know, people as well as footballers, because we feel like that's just as important, because we understand and we know that, you know, 99 out of 100 aren't going to make it, but that one guy is. And, you know, the one guy is kind of the anomaly. It's the 99 that we focus on developing good people, because that's kind of why I do it. You know, it's all well and good being a really good footballer, but if you haven't got good people skills, then it's not going to end greatly for you. And going back to like why I got on my badges. You know, my mum had a real big influence, but I also wanted to stay involved in the game that I love, because you know there's nothing worse that I could fear of just dropping out of sport completely. I love being involved in sport in some way. You know, even on the degree, we do practicals, and you know there's a lot of discussions about sport, and I feel really engaged in football, and you know there's nothing I could ask for more. But especially pushing myself now to get on my UEFA B, I really kind of set my aim to be kind of the youngest on there. I really want to push the boundaries of, you know, the typicals. I want to break the stereotypes almost of, you know, you're going to get a male who's half decent at footy, who's into his mid-20s doing his UEFA B. No, I want to be 20 or so doing the UEFA B, pushing on and you know, really breaking boundaries and developing my coaching skills as well. But going back to why I do it is just because I love the game, and you know I want to help other people fulfill the dream as far as they can, and I'm all there to help support them.